How you doing? My name is Ifeanyi Ajifo. I got something to share with you today. It's all about conquering fear, depression, anxiety. So I want you to understand that in conquering fear, depression, anxiety, I want to assure you that you are not alone. I can honestly tell you that God has an understanding of what you're battling with. That is why He promised in His word to give you the kind of peace that surpasses all understanding and that would guide your heart and your mind. But He gave an instruction for you to obey in order for you to have these experiential possibilities in your life. He said, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your request be made known unto Him, not to someone else, but to Him. Then, mark the word then, that's when His peace, which surpasses all understanding, will guide your heart and your mind through Jesus Christ. It's important to recognize and understand that some people experience this emotional trauma at some point in their lives due to the enormous challenges they might be facing in their lives, such as bills, health issues, relationship trauma, job-related challenges, family crisis, and fear of the unknown. These are the things that cause people to be anxious. These are the things that cause people to be panicking. These are the things that cause people to be in depression. And these emotional feelings are natural part of our human emotions due to the trauma. And I know that you feel the same way too sometimes, but it is imperative for you not to judge yourself. Because if you judge yourself, it can be overwhelming if not properly managed, if not properly attended to. And if you don't take full control over it, it can obstruct you from living your life to the fullest, from optimizing your giftings, from optimizing your purpose. However, that is the reason why I'm having this conversation with you today, because I want you to regain your power. I want you to take mastery over your emotions and not the other way around. In order to achieve this mastery, there are some supportive steps. If you can apply this in your life today, you'll be on your pathway to emancipate yourself from these negative emotions that has kept you trapped. And you will take back your power. You will gain back control over your life. The question is, are you willing to do it? Are you willing to do it? I want you to consciously apply these techniques. And I assure you that you will see exponential results if you apply these techniques. But first of all, do you really know the underlying issue of what causes you to be anxious? Have you been able to spot these gray areas and identify them? In maintaining a healthy lifestyle, you have to learn the act of staying calm at all times. Even in the midst of adversity, you have to stay calm. Have you ever noticed that if you happen to call the emergency response team, the first thing they want to do is to make you to be calm? By doing so, you will gain your mental clarity and you'll be able to manage the situation before they get there. They initiate this because calmness has a way of diffusing tension. Learn how to stay calm, free your mind. The mind is your powerhouse. Challenge every negative thought pattern by actively replacing those thoughts with positive and realistic thoughts. You should gradually subdue every negative thought patterns with positive ones by retraining your mind to focus on good rather than the bad. Philippians 4:8 says, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. If you are going through any tough time, or you have experienced tough time in the past, whatsoever thing that has happened to you in your past does not define your future, my friend. Your past is keeping you trapped and your past is not your future. Please do not label your past failure and challenges to your disadvantage or allow it to hinder you. You are the only one that can keep yourself trapped. I know you made a mistake in the past that has caused you so much pain, caused you so much trauma. It is traumatizing you. Now you've made a turn. You have to choose to let go of the pain, choose to let go of the trauma, and have a new and better future for yourself. You have the power in you to liberate yourself and choose freedom. So you have to eliminate every unnecessary clutters in your life. What are these clutters? You know them. Those things that do not add any ounce of value to your life. Those things in your life that are taking up your space, taking up your energy, and weighing you down. That is why you are feeling this way. That is why you are depressed. Get rid of them today if you want to be free. And start engaging yourself on activities that will bring you joy, fulfillment, and promote your peace. Self love is so important. It plays a vital role in conquering these negative emotions. How much do you love yourself? You, I'm talking to you. How much do you love yourself? You ought to try to be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding, the same way you would treat a friend. Have compassion for yourself. Treat yourself well. Then again, do not listen to critics. The reason why you're being stuck in this trauma is because you're listening to naysayers, you're listening to critics because somebody profiled you or shamed you, you're holding grudges. Please, that is too much for you to carry. That weight is too much for you to carry around. Drop it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you want to experience this possibility of freedom, you have to be gentle with yourself. Do not be discouraged by any setback or allow anything to weigh you down. I know you have goals, I know you have ambition, I know you have dreams, and you feel time is running out. You have to be patient with yourself, knowing that everything will be okay. Embrace the journey. Try to understand that this journey takes time, so be patient with your process. Just keep pushing. Just keep moving. Eventually, you will achieve your goals. Always celebrate every milestones, everything you make, every small achievement, every small win. And another thing again for you to achieve this peace is to affirm to yourself. How often do you bless yourself? Do you bless yourself at all? Or do you curse yourself? Do you affirm yourself with positive, affirmative words? Do you motivate yourself? Do you empower yourself with words full of power and life? Or are you like certain individuals who do not like their current state? What they do is to pronounce upon themselves curses, such as, oh, poor me, oh, what an idiot, oh, what a confused human being, oh, I am doomed for life because of what they're going through. And they begin to pronounce all these things upon themselves, forgetting to realize that death and life are in the power of the tongue. So I want you to affirm to yourself to the extent that when your subconscious is going to know it. One of the things I do in order to stay calm, one of the things I do in order to keep myself on check is I read self-help materials, I read self-help book, I listen to inspirational message, things that will bless my soul, things that will pass positive message to me. Next thing you have to do again is to limit yourself from social media. Your social media intake is too much. Perhaps you're seeing people living the kind of life you want to live, the kind of life you dream of living, the kind of good life you ever anticipate for yourself. You see them on social media and they seem not to match your standard. They don't have the kind of intellectual progress that you have. They don't put in the kind of energy to work you do. How do they have everything figured out for themselves? That's the question you keep asking. But listen, my friend, that will put you in a state of worry, and in turn, that will spike up your depression and anger, and will cause you to start having resentment and start hating on people. So you gotta be at peace with yourself. Mind your own business. Stick to what works for you. Stick to what you can afford. So be satisfied and have gratitude for what you have. You need to identify with some support group. You need to figure out support group because by joining a support group, one of the things you will achieve is that it will help you to make a significant difference in your life. Support group is important because they give you the reassurance during difficult times that you're not alone. People who care about you, who can provide you with the unconditional love, the comfort you want, and the support you need. Such could be your friends, such could be your family, provided they are uplifting your spirit anytime they come around you. They don't judge you because there are some friends and family members, trust me, when they come around you, they will make you sick because they judge you, they take advantage of your vulnerability. Such kind of people you need to flee away from. They are not meant for you. Are you with me? They are not meant for you. So flee away from them. Next thing you have to do again is to have a work-life balance. It is important to look for jobs if culture of the organization does not align with your health. Your health is more important. Ensure you take good care of your mental health. It is very important. Seek work life integration. Strive to find a balance between your work and personal life. Make sure you're integrating in such a way in your job and your personal life that allows you to thrive in both areas. In order to conquer this fear, depression, and anxiety, try seeking professional help. There are various therapeutic options available, such as therapists, counselors, and even your pastor. These are trained professionals. They can help you develop a coping mechanism, valuable steps, and strategies that will give you guidance tailored towards a specific need you need to address. Their insights can provide you with the support you need, so do not hesitate to reach out to them. Meditation and relaxation is very vital. Learn to relax, practice relaxation, practice mindful meditation, practice deep breathing exercise. Because relaxation will help you get in tune with your inner self and go on vacation if you have to. Lastly, I want you to remember that conquering fear, depression, and anxiety, it takes time, patience, and trusting God. So allow yourself to heal at your own pace. There is a brighter future awaiting you if you believe it. And I believe that you will be fine. So my prayer for you is that God will give you the peace that surpasses all understanding, and it will guide your heart and your mind. You will no longer be depressed. You will no longer go through this challenge that is keeping you traumatized. So I pray for your peace. I pray for your healing. In the name of Jesus, you bless.